Change, KL Rahul was going through a very good phase as a test match opener. Average against pace alone in recent times over 50. But Yashasvi Jaiswal, all eyes will be on him. Last 7 or 8 innings, he's only got the 1/2 century. They think they've found a way to bowl to him. Kamil Mishara is the debutant, which is a good time to say very good morning to Russell Arnold, who's left that very snazzy jacket behind to come in shirt sleeves in the commentary box.
Good morning, Harsha. Good morning, everyone. Great moment.
Of course, want to get some runs. Rishabh Pant, Man Jain, and those bowlers there, Venki.
Actually, of course, it was a turning pitch. And
that side, who of course missed out because of that concussion. The Sri Lankan side and the couple of changes that have happened there.
team, it will be a very confident team as well because batters down the order got run.
It's a beautiful day, blue skies, hopefully. Oh, excellent ball. Now, was it bat first? It wasn't. Good swing in, but he's got it covered. Beautiful swing of the bat into the vast open areas for his first runs.
Now, when you see a shot like that, it takes the wind out of you as bowlers, and the batters will think, oh yeah. But you've got to keep in mind.
Good, solid in defense. This is much better ball from Fernando. There's a fielder in the deep, so probably just a single.
And then you keep chipping away the early parts of the third day.
Just chatting with Angelo that in your first innings, both teams
In this heat, Harsha.
0.7 must be a lot of. Look at his numbers for the last couple of years. Lairu Kumara.
Look, Sri Lanka had Pathum Nissanka, and Nishan Madhushka also had scored a lot of first-class runs, but he's not been the success. He's been special, Mishara. You just mentioned first-class numbers, but of late...
Beautifully bowled. That is what everyone who comes to the SSC says. First half hour, 1 hour, there's always something for the quicker bowlers. Good to see the length on that one from Kumara.
Not an easy.
Had a stellar last couple of seasons. Did very well for India A. Mr. Kuldeep Yadav has not fully recovered from... Beats the fielder. And already we are discovering that this is a little quicker, this outfield, than what we had in goal. So through the offside, another boundary for Jaiswal. Fuller, once again, not quite of the middle of the bat. Goes through the space required. India fielding. And you know how it is, Russ. The newest player is always at short leg. And what if he's concussed in the first 10 minutes? Does Kuldeep Yadav come out and play?
To recover. It's just precautionary, I would think.
I think got some slack. Sometimes selectors and management get a lot.
Somewhere.
Too wide, make him play, make him play. He's getting good movement away from the right-hander, but little too far away.
The nature of a fourth day.
India were 9 out of 10 in that first. Oh, good ball. That's the extra pace that Lairu Kumara can rustle up.
Back of a length, hit the deck type of pitch, it seems. That's when there seems to be some players, especially in the field, the ball. KL Rahul, a lot more left, and hence... Yeah, it was a good performance. Now, did Sri Lanka push them enough?
Third umpire is looking all right, isn't he? BCCI, Andy Pycroft. He's been there for... Good man, always smiling, love having conversations with Ranjan. Yeah, so in 2025-26, average 57. 55 match that of Aqib Nabidar. In the door is never shut on you. Just a little too far outside off. Like the fact that even if as a replacement, Sarfaraz is back, seamers isn't there. And there isn't a third seamer, so we look
To wait, India had a period where they had some quality
spinner. And
Mishra.
Kuldeep made his debut. India have played 89 test matches. He's only played...
Actually want control, so you got that.
That's the drive. He loves playing. He's very good through the offside. Just a little fuller with the swing, and Rahul gets off the mark with a classy shot.
15 balls. Dots had been building.
Gary Kirsten made the point that there's a lot of people. Now, how far was it missing? Was it going down leg side? The appeal was vociferous and confident, and when it is like that, you have to review.
Dikwala wants
His hand as if to say missing leg.
They've been searching the two fast bowlers there. You've got to do that if you can get that early breakthrough, and hence when your moment comes by.
Died on its way to the keeper, that one. Left.
It's tough because in the previous over we saw one that took off. The balls ago.
It's a lovely day here at the SS 25. Morning, Sanjay.
Morning, Roshan. And morning, everyone, and welcome to Colombo, the SSC. Ball coming back, and it's a good pitch to bowl on. And you mentioned about KL Rahul's strike rate and Jaiswal's strike rate. The only difference between the two is, Roshan, as we watch this ball coming back.
Well, bouncing a second time. It's a subject I love to talk about, but then still only the 7th over of the day.
Hitting those patches where we see a defense or attack. Sometimes we see. So,
About in the time for Sri Lanka to try and maybe, we're talking about just the 8th.
goal was 9, and you would have heard as comment.
Well, yeah, drying moisture they'll be hoping for, where the ball can turn a bit.
Reasonably effective. You have to go. When he continues to do the same, he had
25, Asita Fernandez.
since 2025, was 50% of those matches would be over death. Has to be.
Suddenly ramped it up to 50 in 1 year, or at least in that year.
Now, what we saw before, it's against Australia, against England, against Australia, against England, and after.
2 full and 4. That was asking, and beautifully answered by the left-hander.
Well, I guess the idea was right, to get the ball up, get it to spin a bit slow in the air.
That's better. That's what you want from the left-arm spinner. If you try to compare maybe what I saw the previous delivery, the boundary, don't think that Jayasuri really bowled it. He just put it there. If you look at his, well, this is the boundary. Nice use of the feet, all the way for 6. Again, touchful. And one thing about the Indian batters is that they need no second invitation when the opportunity is there. More runs here. That's 4. This time short. Using that length and hitting it to mid-wicket.
And now we've got a short ball as a boundary to have been punished. Edge strike taken. You'll be so disappointed, KL Rahul. It was wide, but maybe not short enough. And just out of this form from the first and second innings.
Yeah, what an outstanding outing he had in both innings. Look for this option to Thar. Right.
Get a single. I think that's more the thing with new captains. Something that we expect as almost like a default setting when you have 2 left-handers, bring in the off-spinner. Happens in test matches as well. Changes, test matches can get decided.
Would have looked at that card and said, how good would Lahiru Kumara will start. He will keep Saransh Jain, and playing surface as well as anybody else. Little fuller, and the sweep is unfurled. It's not a shot you see very often from India's batters, but it's unfurled here. Slip. Wide of the field. It's very well timed. They'll come back. Oh! No! He had 2 attempts to stop it. Someone in the top 6 who could bowl, I'd say. Nice down the ground. Will beat the fielder into the boundaries. Looking very good, playing with the full face of the bat. He played that similar shot very early in the innings. That was through mid-off. This one straight back. Fully in control. It was short, wide. Just easily played the uppercut. It wasn't one of those swishes that have troubled him. Ball went exactly where he wanted it to go. He's put that in the gap as well. There's 2 fielders back. But he's so much in control of that shot. Hits it down.
Easy pickings for Jaiswal.
But it's over. It is a beautiful ball from Asita Fernando to a very well set batter. It's jagged back a long way to hit top of off. It's a kind of ball that you
to him and Jaiswal. Oh, that's
obviously they see a bit of a match.
The shorter side in the gap. Oh, outside edge, but straight to the ground though. Should be a good chase by Prabhat Jaisun. I think he will give up pretty early. Not deliberate, but quite safe in the end by Shubman Gill. Little tactics that the
45 today played on.
Vinwanta yet to pick up.
At Colombo is, well, showing us.
Right, the 2 batters coming out, and with me.
They won the first test match, but it's never been last test match. Sri Lanka have been impressive. They've been added the seam umpire's call. It was the right call. Be able to compete better with it to a ball that was wide, but wasn't.
And he will look to bowl. Middle.
Hit the desert.
Good effort. Going with the arm.
Misjudgment. He knows.
Those little adjustments. You could see that. I mean, it's average. He's batting it. Tends to get a little bit of turn. Now, Jayasuriya didn't get it. See, that's good bowling. He is very confident. Nice look. See, another thing about Kesara is that
Ball, no doubt. Once you hit the ball in the air.
good use of the feet, over extra cover, didn't get all of it, but just looking to break that length by coming forward. Former test venue, the Colombo Cricket Club.
P. Sara Vanamut.
So well maintained, it looks so. Yeah, first test match was at the Pisara. That
Was he really good when you watched him from the ground?
in the background, right? Still, just nice. The hundreds up, beautifully done. Great timing. 4. Just beat him. One of those teasers, but so beautifully done.
Should have been stopped though. To suggest that he's played it. Now it's done a bit subtly. And again, that Gill timing on this one. So it was 508 runs scored in that Pisara, 509 in that Pisara game. That 120 overs would have been. So 5
change-ups and the way he's bowled is.
And yes, those runs scored against Athar's team.
Bowler goes over the top again. Well, that's what he's been waiting for, and he finished there. Back in
It down. This is a very last-minute kind of a commitment. Then
but good tussle between bat and ball here.
Punt is padded up. Yeah, left-hand, right-hand combination. The ram shot. So 2 bounces is left.
We've had 7 overs after lunch. Oh, gets that through. Kamindu Mendes, you feel, should have done better. He puts his hand up to acknowledge the mistake.
Yeah, that's a little...
Oh, good one. Nowhere to go, but very well played by Padikkal. In tickle through. Partnership here. Over the top, well hit. Again, pounces on a little opportunity to skip down the wicket. Lots of memory. Up is safe.
Padikkal almost hit it to the fielder out at deep square leg.
Bowls with a lot of gas. Yeah, I'll throw some trivia. No one there. That's well hit. It sat up around his waist. Would sit away, Padikkal.
Pounced on that, Padikkal.
No feet, but it came right into his arc. Quick outfield. Watch that go. Watch it tease Nuanta straight. Well, throughout the years, he's making sure he's to a question, Russ. On as well. Delhi.
Shubman Gill batting well. 30. And this line will continue, and that's in the gap. Needed a dive out there. Asita Fernando thought of it, bailed out. Loose delivery put away by Devdutt Padikkal.
You can see the frustration of the captain. He had set a field for that line outside off.
In the gap, yet again, carbon copy in previous boundary through the cow point area. I don't think Kesar Nuanta is comfortable bowling outside the yaw stump, and with that boundary, brings out the 150 for him. 2 is a call. Maybe more than 2.
And got 4.
He has scored many other. Ooh, down the leg side. Missed by Nushandik Kwalak.
Well, the Padikkals, all those hundreds that are, is in the squad. And he's a guy who's exciting. He's tall, bowls quickly.
They're in a gap for 2. What's interesting is that only for 1, but they jogged back for 2. There's 178 for 2, 6 of that over. It's really hot, humid day like this.
Shubman Gill on 48 and Padikkal.
What they call negative bowling. Now here's something riding the batter and almost forcing him to bowl closer. That's called wide as well.
But if you can reach it. When I couldn't reach it, it was called.
Till it's established that he... Line. 50 for Shubman Gill. 50 that was... the law allows the umpire... And what will be interesting is now that they've taken... Oh, the edge! The edge for Shubman Gill. Asita Fernando comes back. He flirted with one that left that wide area open. He was looking. Average is 43.6 in this.
187.
You can understand it's a hot day, but what about what Rishabh Pant will walking? We haven't let India. Look at the score, 63. Asita Fernando 2 for 30 and got the loudest.
And get add a wicket or 2 here. Just looking at the game.
Well, Sri Lanka starting with game 1 of a test match.
It didn't take you.
The fall of Shubman Gill
Then dries up and
losing cause. It's a little too short this time.
but once I feel didn't have as much grass and good at shortly. And you want goal. It's just the series, almost 40% themselves under pressure later on.
5 days in this test match, India will just...
Up, you mentioned the energy. Just look at the scorecard. Add a wicket, add 2 wickets. It looks very... A lot more scarring around
than anybody else in this World Test Championship. From time to time, he pitches it short, and Devdutt Padikkal has taken full advantage of that. This time doesn't play the short as much as just a little dab.
That's control. Why hit it?
This is CCC. That's a pretty ground, isn't it? That produces all the good players. This one a lot more. Played against the Sinhalese. Oh, Lahiru Kumar. He was looking to play that fine. Was Rishabh Pant. Now the interesting thing with working with Russell Arnold
Under strength.
let's take a player in contemporary cricket
Comes to a situation where it's
as much. He probably wanted to play it. I have a feeling he might be going on. All right, he would have been ready to come back and bat now.
Jadeja.
Might do a 7 for 4, but I wonder what the thinking is here.
In at 6. Shown that they like to have
Structure. Just that all of a sudden, that's a good shot. Very good shot by Ravindra Jadeja. Asita Fernando will give up. It was a teaser against the turn. And Ravindra Jadeja, that was a superb shot. A high call.
Pacer and nothing.
Dhananjay Silva has operated most of the time.
Point. Didn't bounce as much. He was dropping his gloves. I think
He's up there ready to
kind of support by the medical staff. But sharp bunt.
back out. Middle is so high. That's a short delivery. And Askinway put away. And Ravindra Jadeja, as soon as he found the gap between extra cover and cover point, there's not much help for the
Bowling at decent pace. Be the line.
first couple of deliveries. Get him over there off as well. So this is where
Just wondering whether that's the reason that the ball is. He's getting closer to the stumps. Just outside the off stump.
If the knees had been kinder, you might have played 100.
Dual session should end at strong cross breeze.
That there's a fast bowler available. Come back for 2, and that's all they'll get. No, it'll go. This in the last couple of days. Partnership worth theories. That was far too easy. Just tossed up, and he had the time to adjust his shot to play it into the vacant area, even if it meant playing for the horizon. Was it easy? Learning pace of batsmanship from Devdutt Padikkal. Ability is batsmanship. From time to time, the dropping shot and his back foot game is so good. Devdutt Padikkal, it was one of the features of his batting in Gaul as well. Padikkal. Again off the back foot, again. Using those wide open spaces on the offside. He gets up to 99. A huge influence on the... Mishara will continue again. Too much width.
Yeah. The first catch was truly what you would call a life.
Chances get stuck. It's been
A little slow turn in Gaul, where even on the final day he could weave.
Kunal Dinusha.
He hasn't been at his best. Over.
Oh, bowled him. Bowled him. Finally, just before the new ball, second new ball, Kesharan Nuwanta strikes. He didn't have a slip. It was a spread out field. And I think it clipped the off stump. Nation.
It's a lot rougher, and from that angle,